Hey everyone, today I'm going to review my Bridgestone BattleWing tires. Hope you're having a nice summer. So the time to replace my tires finally arrived. After over 23,000 kilometers, my rear tire needed replacement. And this is my tire. This is the Bridgestone BattleWing tire, 90-10 tire, 10% off-road, 90% road. And I hope you can see this. It's really almost at the end of its tread life. It's not legal, street legal anyway. So I had to replace them. And I'll tell you in a minute what tires I chose to replace them. But first of all, let's talk about this tire. I'm gonna give you my experience riding these tires. And before we get to that, I just want to give you a bit of context. I want to tell you about my style of riding, because the life of a tire depends on different styles of riding. If you're an aggressive rider, your tires are going to last a lot less than a more conservative one. So this tire lasted about 23,000 kilometers. Now, I'm not a very aggressive driver. I don't do wheelies, I don't do stunts, I don't do sudden accelerations. 99% of the time I drive on road. I use this bike a lot to go to work. That's mainly the use I give it. About 1% is spent off-road. Now the road to work is a set of roads with very good conditions. I average about 90 to 110 kilometers per hour. That's my average going to and from work. And yeah, I do a bit of off-road. You've seen some on my videos. It's not a very aggressive off-road. Regarding the weather, I ride in Portugal, in Lisbon. We have like dry conditions all year. Well, sort of. We have a wet season that lasts for about 3 months. I would say that the percentage I drive on rain is about 5%, 10% of the time. So yeah, that's my style of riding, and it's based on that I'm gonna give my review on this tire. That's really something you should consider when watching other videos. You know, if you have a heavy wrist, you need a heavy wallet, because your tire will have a much shorter lifespan if you're an aggressive driver. So let's talk about this tire. Now I've drove this tire in a shit ton of situations. I've drove it in sand, in dirt, in gravel, in roads, almost every environment you can think of. And you know, I'm very satisfied with this tire. It doesn't skid on rain or water. It does okay off-road. I mean, it's not really a tire meant for going, I don't know, for sand, for example. You might have seen another video of mine in which I was stuck, mainly due to the tire, but mostly due to the rider, to the inexperience in riding in sand. But I'm happy with it. It corners well. I'm not much of a leaner, but it doesn't lose grip. And this is a smooth tire to ride on the road. It's not very. It doesn't vibrate much. It's very nice. This tire lasted me 23,000 kilometers, and I'm very satisfied with it. I think it lasted quite some bit. These were the stock tires that came with my NC 750X. Now the rear tire had to be replaced, but the front tire still has a lot of tread on it. The front tire, as you are seeing right now, has over 25,000 kilometers, and I reckon that it will reach about 26, maybe 27. As you can see, it still has a lot of tread on it. Maybe, I don't know, between 2 and 3 millimeters. Yeah, anyway. So I reckon I'll still have quite a good usage on this. Now regarding my replacement tire, I was almost going to choose the same tire to replace this one, but I got a very good deal on another tire, which I'll show you in a bit. So I've never had problems with these tires, at least not very significant ones. I felt pretty confident riding with these tires on the rain, and I've never felt insecure in the rain. But you know, that may be just because of my style of driving. I'm not a very aggressive driver, so I've never had problems with these tires on the rain. So let's get to the second part. Which tires did I choose to replace these ones? Now my first thought was I would get again at 1090 tires, 10% off-road, 90% on-road, because I really like to go off-road. I like to go into the middle of the forest. And after reviewing a bunch of tires, I've seen people recommended me a lot, like the Pirelli Scorpion, the Continentals, I don't remember the other ones, but anyway, I've checked a lot of tires, and really I couldn't find a tire that had a good price to performance to durability ratio as good as this one. But still, I didn't go for these ones, and I'm gonna tell you why. I ended up going to the Michelin Pilot Road 4 tires. Now that's 100% on-road tire, and I'm gonna explain why I chose that. For two reasons. One, I got a really good price on the tires. They were the same price as my BattleWing tires. And second, I started thinking, I spend less than 1% of my time off-road. Is it really worth it buying 1090 tires just for 1% off-road? Well, that's not an easy answer. It's not about the amount of time you go to off-road, but how well the tire performs every time you go off-road. And it wasn't an easy decision between the Pilot Road 4 and the Bridgestone BattleWing. But I ended up going for the Pilot Road 4 because I mainly use this motorcycle on-road, and mainly to go to work. And 3 months I drive on the range, and the Pilot Road 4 are very good tires to ride on the range. So that's why I ultimately chose the Pilot Road 4. I have yet to test it on off-road environments. I'll be sure to give you a proper review on that once I've tested it out. Now I've only replaced my rear tire. My front tire is still the Bridgestone BattleWing, so I'm going to refrain from doing a review because the feeling on the road still depends a lot on the front tires. And yeah guys, that's it. Did you guys ever ride with these two tires? What do you think of it? Do you think I made the right choice? Should I have gone to dual purpose tires? Let me know in the comments. And as always guys, stay awesome. Hey guys, having a nice summer. Today I'm going to review my former Bridgestone BattleWing tires. This one over here.
Dum